Hello, I am Bobby Tubielli, Senior Career Advisor at Community Teamwork Incorporated. Among the budget cuts that Congress is now considering are cuts to the community service block grants. If this budget passes as is, these cuts will have a major negative impact on the services being offered to community action agencies across the country, including Community Teamwork here in Lowell. Many of the services that are so needed by people will no longer exist. This video highlights some of the services that Community Teamwork offers as a result of Community Service Block Grant Funds. We hope that after you watch this video, that you will join us in the battle to save these funds and services and ultimately help people become self-sufficient. At the end of the video is a list of suggested ways that you can take a stand. Thank you.
Community Teamwork is a local community action agency serving the greater Lowell area. We've been in existence for over 45 years and provide a number of services to low-income people in Lowell and the 7 surrounding communities. As a community action agency, we have a simple mission to help move people to economic independence. Last year, we served over 40,000 individuals to help them on their path to self-sufficiency. There are over 1,000 community action agencies in the country and 24 here in Massachusetts. As one of the largest in New England, Community Teamwork has a long history of helping people by providing a variety of services. Our programs are funded through the Community Service Block Grant, and it gives us a unique opportunity to work with families and individuals in a comprehensive, holistic way. We provide services like housing, fuel assistance, Head Start, the WIC program, and all of our services work together to help move people into the economy and into jobs where they can become productive taxpayers for our society. We have long believed that giving people a short amount of help helps them in the long run to really be able to reach their potentials.
Thank you, Karen. Now let's look at some of the services offered by Community Teamwork Incorporated.
One of the key areas, particularly in my division, that we've been able to take CSBG funds and truly have an impact on the sustainability of families in our area has been in our financial literacy efforts. This is an effort that's been going on for about 4 years now. What started out as a very structured program that was really only appropriate for a very small segment of our population has now really blossomed into a program where we have hundreds of people coming on a monthly basis to learn about how to budget, how to correct their credit scores, how to invest smartly, how to really make smart financial decisions for themselves and for their families that really lead them towards self-sufficiency. It's such a key part of our core mission. It really is what defines our entire agency as a community action agency.
The purpose of suitability is to actually collect clothing for women to go back into the workforce. A program like this is very, very important to the women in this community. And it also allows them to have the confidence to go on an interview and get back to work and be able to make themselves self-sufficient. And it is for that reason that I really feel strongly that these funds need to remain at the same level that they have been.
I'm Darlene. I want to say thank you to Community Service Funds and Suitability, who enables me to obtain appropriate interview and work clothing, which resulted in my obtaining employment. Thank you.
I basically lost everything. I didn't have anything. And started from the ground up. I found the community service helped me quite a bit. Be able to find a career, be able to support myself, and obviously support my family. Thanks to the PATH program and Community Service Fund for helping me obtain a career in the healthcare field.
Thanks to Community Service Funds and you, Bill, for helping us have a better future.
These are some of the services being offered here at CTI. Now Karen Frederick will tell you how Community Service Block Grant funds are used for our services.
The Community Service Block Grant, which has allowed us to do this and be the unique kind of program that we are, is currently threatened in the Obama budget and in the House budget that has been released so far. Community Service Block Grants are cut drastically and in some cases would be changed forever. Our ability to work with families in this comprehensive way is truly what sets us apart and makes us unique. And I'd like to tell you exactly what we do with it here in the Greater Lowell area. We've used our Community Service Block Grant money to help people get jobs. We created a workforce development division that every day is teaching hundreds of people how to work in the healthcare professions, how to drive, to get CDL licenses, to work as early education teachers, and to find real jobs. We not only train people, but we work with employers to help them get jobs and to help them get better jobs. So many of our folks come in working jobs that earn minimum wage, and we help them move up the ladder to economic success. We've also used our funding to teach people in the area of financial education. People don't know how to write checks, how to open a savings account, and do many of the things that will help them be successful adults. So Community Teamwork has launched a financial education program that helps people learn about finances, repair their credit, and take steps to homeownership. And we're very proud that many of our homeowners have not fell into foreclosure or had any other issues because the education truly is the one thing that makes a difference. And we work with many partners in the community like Merrimack Valley Housing to get people into homes and keep them there. Many people are familiar with UTEC, a youth serving organization, and that had its beginnings at Community Teamwork. Community Teamwork used a small amount of Community Service Block Grant money to save the Youth Build program. Youth Build is a program that helps young adults get their GED and learn a trade. And it's a tremendously successful program. We send many of our young graduates not only into the construction field, but also onto college. Community Teamwork also used a small amount of Community Service Block Grant money to start the Lowell Small Business Assistance Center. It works with its partners, the City of Lowell, Middlesex Community College, the University of Massachusetts Lowell, and as I said, the city, to really help businesses get started and keep going in difficult times. So this has been a wise investment of CSBG dollars. We've also helped other organizations like Suitability, which you probably heard about from one of our board members, and that's a program that helps women get dressed for work. So for a very small investment, the Community Service Block Grant money is a very small amount of money in the total federal budget, and truly it's a wise investment because it really helps people move on their path to self-sufficiency, keeps our community strong, and truly makes an impact in jobs and the economy of all of our local communities.
Community action meant going out to the neighborhoods and organizing them so that they have a cohesive voice for that neighborhood, and they would be able to articulate their concerns about what they needed and what would be helpful to them and what would be helpful to the city. So community action goes way back, and Community Teamwork was started actually in 1965 based on that act, and has been going strong ever since, doing contracts to help people get out of poverty and become self-sufficient, that's our main mission.
I urge you to write to your congressman and the president asking them to restore all of these budget cuts.
We deal with young kids from preschool kids to obviously through people's entire lives, and deal with adults also. We help with housing for an emergency basis. We help with fuel assistance. We help with educating people. We help with small business, trying to help people with small businesses. We help even farmers in this community. So it's a huge, tremendous scope. It's amazing what the organization has been able to do to come from, in the past 30-odd years, to come from virtually nothing as a startup nonprofit to become a huge and one of the leading and most successful nonprofit organizations.